There we go. Sorry, I had the mute on. Welcome to Prize Picks here, Pub Sports Radio. We are back, major edition here, PGA Championship. Let's talk last week. I'm going to do a weekend here. I might skip round two here, show, and maybe get to the Saturday because to me that looks like it's going to be the toughest day. So hopefully we can get in, win some money here, first round PGA Championship, and maybe we'll come back to the third round or the final and come back here and make some win some money here. Prize Picks last week we hit real quick to talk about it. We hit the little 2-pack. DJ had like 9 birdies. Scheffler just got under that 9 fairways. He had 8, so that worked out great. We missed our second one, the 3. I think I only hit 1 out of 3 out of those, but I'll take the win. Let's try to get another one here. And if you haven't, go to PrizePicks, promo code PubSports right there on the screen. Hit it. You get $100 match bonus, like I said. And if you've already used it, hit up your brother. Get somebody else, your mom, your neighbor. I even say the dogs, all that stuff, cousins, brothers, aunts, uncles. Get the PrizePicks, hit promo code PubSports. Put a hundo, they'll match you. You'll love it. All the sports, basketball, we got playoffs, hockey, all that good shit. So get the PrizePicks, hit promo code PubSports. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to some winners here. Let's get to my first one. I love this one the most right here was Cam Smith. Greens in regulation, over 11. This is not a lot of guys are up there. We've used Corey Connors, some of these other guys throughout, and they've been at 12, 12 and a half. And we see that even this week. Cam Smith's with 11. He averages 71.2, so almost 72%. That's 13 out of 18 greens. These greens are pretty big. I love this play. This is one of my top looks. He's 8th on tour in greens and regulations. Give me Cam Smith over 11 and a half greens. 11 flat. I think he gets there easily. I think he gets 12 or 13. I think he get 14 or 15, especially if he's on. So next, this was a tough one. You could go with, because in my other play, I took the scores just in case. We'll get to it next with Rahm and Cantlay. But Shane Lowry, we talked about how we all liked him this week. I like him here. Again, you can go with his under 71 and a half because I think he plays well. But I took his over 2.5 birdies. And looking at that, that's why you could go with the 71 and a half. If you want to switch this out, instead of playing the 2.5 birdies, you could put under 71 and a half. The guy is number 1 in bogey avoidance on PGA Tour and number 1 with bogeys per round, 1.68. Now, he's not at the top in birdies, but if you're going to tell me this guy can plod around, he saves par, he's great around the greens, great hands, taking him over 2.5 birdies. And like I said, put the 71 and a half. That's where he's at on PrizePicks. If you want to roll that way. That's my top 2. Let's get to my second here. I'm going with 2 guns here. I think they're going to play well. And a guy that just drives me crazy, I talk about it. I don't love taking from week to week, and that's Patrick Cantlay. But I just got this feeling he's going to play well. He's had some time off. At times he's played well this year. We got 75 and a half, and I talked about it. I think while the wind blows tomorrow, it's kind of gusty at times. It looks like Friday will be the worst. Then it gets cold. The wind changes directions for the weekend. I think with it being 90 degrees, the guys like it, should be hot. The ball should be flying. Obviously, this golf course is long, 7,400 plus. I want the big hitters here. So I got Cantlay and Jon Rahm. I know a lot of people want to fade Rahm. I'm not going to take him to win this week. He's still a no number. Could he do it? Of course. The guy's super talented, one of the best players in the world. But I just like him. These 2 guys, round 1, if they could just post me a 71. We got 71 and a half here. I think we're golden. So I got a little 2-piece chicken nugget here on Rahm and Patrick Cantlay. So I hope we get it done. Let's get to the last one in this. It's just kind of my pizza money, beer money, however you want to do it. Your weed money or small amount, $20, whatever you do, whatever your beer money is or pizza money is to you guys. I made a third one. It's just PGA Championships. Let's throw a third one. And I took some guys that are playing hot. Obviously, this golf course is not going to play like it last week, that easy course. But I'm taking Hideki, over 2.5 birdies. When we see this week to week, we see 4, 4.5, 3.5 birdies. Yes, this will play tougher. They've had U.S. Opens here. They've had PGAs in the past. But this shouldn't be as hard as a U.S. Open, but it still should be a tough golf course. But give me Hideki over 2.5 birdies here. I think it's a low number. Give it to me. And I'm taking a shot here. Both these guys, because here's get to my other one. Dustin Johnson, he had 9 birdies round 1. He only needed 4 through with us last week. This is a guy in DJ that could have a big number. He can have a double or triple, which will happen. It's all this week that they need to avoid. But I think they can get birdies on this golf course. So a guy like 2 guys like this that, they might not shoot 70 or 69, but even if they shoot par or whatever, if I could get 3 birdies out of them, I'm going to take a flyer on those guys. Both long hitters, and when they're hot, they can really, really get going. So Hideki over 2.5, DJ over 2.5. I definitely like it. Last, I threw this one on there. I just like this guy. We talked about he's my #1 play with greens and regulation. You go a whole different route when you head to PrizePicks. They got holes like normal. You go 6. I'm not going to go. I don't know. I just can't put my money yet on these PrizePicks hole by hole show, but you can definitely do it. But I was looking at Tiger Woods. His is set at 2 birdies. Can Tiger get 3 birdies? Obviously, you might struggle. He looks good out there. But until you go play on every round or make the cut, I think it could be tough for him on the weekend. But let's get back to it for the last one. Cam Smith. I'm just rolling with my guy here. I know he's been off for a while, but as long as these fairways are wide, and we know he can spray it at times off the tee, but a great iron player. That's why I love the greens and regulation, and a fabulous putter. Give me it. He can shoot 71 here on Thursday, and I think he does. So that's kind of my flyer. Beer money on that one. Hideki, DJ, over 2.5 birdies. I think we can get it. And Cam Smith, just give me under 71.5. I think we could take advantage of especially the studs, the top 10, 15 players in the world. I think they're kind of shortchanging them here. You're telling these guys they just got to shoot 71, 70, which the guys will probably take, after a first round of a major. 69, that's glorious. Be 2-3 under right there. So I will take it with Cam Smith. Let's roll through it one last time. Shout out to the chat. I can't see you. I'm in the back here, but shout out to everyone who's ever in here. Appreciate you. Check it out. Tell your friends. We want to keep cashing, and hopefully we do. And hopefully we'll be back here Friday night with even more. So let's get right to it. Cam Smith, my favorite play, over 11 greens and regulation. Like I said, I think he gets 12 or 13 in his sleep. So I like that. Shane Lowry, the guy we all talked about the other day. We like this guy. I love it. I love that he's bogey avoidance, lowest on tour. I think you make some birdies here. Take it 2.5. And if you don't, you're scared a little bit, and you want rather have the strokes, take the under 71.5. Let's get to the big guns. My second play, Rahm, Cantlay. Both of them shoot over 71.5. I just think they're the guys I want here. I just think Rahm, he won down there finally on that weak field, I guess you could say. But obviously it's a boost, and I think he comes in here refreshed and ready to go. And I just got this weird thing about Cantlay. I think he plays well, and I think they can plot around and easily shoot that score, under 71.5. And last, we just went over it. Hideki, DJ, giving me 3 birdies apiece. These guys can go low at any time. And give me Cam Smith under 71.5, the ultimate guy. Man, he's got, to me, top 2, 3 Scheffler flat stick going right now in the game. So I want that guy on my tickets. So shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Get there, use promo code Pub Sports. PrizePicks, like I said, put a hundo deposit. They'll match you. And if you've already done it, hit somebody else up. We love it. Get there, got it. Good. We will be back. We'll see you Friday. I can't wait. We will be back Friday after we know the cut. We will be back with more PrizePicks here on Pub Sports Radio. We're out of here. We be pubbing! Peace.